Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Have you ever felt angered and hurt by insults from others? In a world full of controversy and conflict, staying calm and not letting words shake your peace of mind can seem like a difficult challenge. But there is an ancient philosophy, Stoicism, that teaches you how to face insults without allowing them to take over you. Imagine if you could face criticism without feeling pain or frustration, instead feeling peace and freedom. Is that what you're looking for? Let's explore how Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus can change the way you perceive and handle insults, helping you not only become stronger, but also live a lighter, happier life. Emotional restraint. In life, we can't control everything that happens around us, especially insults from others. Harsh words and unfair criticism often leave us feeling hurt, angry, and sometimes even furious. However, Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us how to face these negative emotions calmly and wisely. One of the most important lessons of Stoicism is learning to remain calm and not be affected by things beyond our control, and insults are one of them. When faced with an insult, the first thing you need to do is not let your emotions control your actions. The feeling of being offended often arises from our subjective thoughts and how we evaluate others' words. This is entirely within our control. We can choose not to let ourselves be overcome by negative words, but instead keep our minds steady and unshaken. As Epictetus taught, it's not the things that happen outside of us that hurt us, but our judgment of them. This doesn't mean we should accept every insult unconditionally. Stoicism doesn't encourage weakness or lack of reaction. However, this philosophy shows that anger and retaliation against insults are often pointless battles that only cause more harm and steal our inner peace. Responding angrily not only makes the situation worse, but also creates unnecessary tension, preventing us from fully living in the present. Instead, try viewing the insult from a different perspective. Ask yourself, is there something I can learn from this? Maybe I need to change the way I communicate or perceive others. This helps us not only deal with insults wisely, but also grow and mature in life. When we refuse to be swept away by negative emotions, we can maintain our composure, keep our minds strong, and live a fuller life. Not reacting is a victory. In life, facing insults is inevitable. Whether at work, in the family, or in society, we sometimes have to deal with people who may hurt us with their words. However, according to Seneca's Stoic philosophy, reacting to insults is not only a waste of energy, but also a way we harm ourselves even more. In a letter to Lucilius about anger, Seneca taught that not reacting to an insult is a true victory. Keeping calm and not allowing ourselves to be drawn into an argument not only helps us maintain peace, but also denies the person who insulted us any further opportunity to harm us. Seneca explained that when someone insults us, if we respond with anger, we are simply adding fuel to an unnecessary fire. When you respond, you create an opportunity for the person who insulted you to continue their behavior. This leads to an endless cycle of confrontation, where both parties end up tense and hurt. However, if we choose not to react, we immediately end the cycle. In fact, the person who doesn't react isn't the loser, but the one who has won, because they didn't allow themselves to be dragged into a pointless argument. Just like in a fight, an argument can only continue if both sides participate. If you don't join in, the person insulting you will have no reason to continue. This doesn't mean we should accept every insult without any response. However, not letting anger dominate and maintaining calmness in every situation is a way to protect ourselves from harm and preserve our self-respect. Keeping calm and not reacting helps us not only maintain self-control, but also avoid unnecessary wounds. This approach is the path to a lighter life, free from pointless struggles, while always preserving inner peace. Analyzing insults. In our daily journey, we will inevitably encounter hurtful words, criticism, and even insults from those around us. At these moments, our natural reaction is often anger, frustration, or sometimes feeling belittled. However, instead of allowing ourselves to be swept away by negative emotions, Stoicism teaches us that we can transform insults into an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. These words can act as mirrors, helping us recognize our weaknesses and learn how to improve. Rather than retaliating, we can use them as valuable lessons in our personal development. When faced with an insult, the first thing you need to do is stay calm and not let emotions dictate your response. One effective way to do this is by pausing for a moment to think about the words rather than reacting immediately. Ask yourself, does this insult truly reflect who I am? Is there a part of the truth that I need to change? These questions will not only help you maintain your composure, but also provide an opportunity to re-examine your actions and words and identify areas for improvement. If you approach an insult calmly and view it as an opportunity to learn, you will find that not only will you not be harmed, but you will grow stronger. Insults, if analyzed correctly, can become a source of motivation to make positive changes in how you behave and interact with others. When we stop reacting negatively and begin analyzing insults, we open up an opportunity to improve our relationships with others. If you can face the person who insulted you calmly, ask them to explain, and listen to them sincerely, you not only demonstrate maturity, but also have the chance to build a stronger relationship. Controlling thoughts. When insulted, many people easily slip into a state of emotional turmoil. Anger, hurt, and sometimes damage to self-esteem are natural reactions. However, according to Epictetus' Stoic philosophy, the feeling of being insulted is not truly caused by someone else's actions, but by how we evaluate and react to those actions. Instead of letting ourselves drown in negative emotions, we can choose to control our thoughts and change our perspective, preventing the insult from overwhelming us. If you view the insult as a personal humiliation and allow yourself to feel angry, you will let yourself fall into a vulnerable state and lose your peace. However, if you can change your perspective and see it as a reminder or an opportunity to learn, you won't feel hurt. Controlling your thoughts doesn't mean you must become indifferent or emotionless. Instead, it's the ability to choose how you respond to what happens. When you face an insult, instead of immediately reacting with negative emotions, you can pause for a moment, reflect on the situation, and ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Am I allowing someone else's words to define my self-worth? This question helps you reassess yourself and uncover the root cause of your emotions, preventing you from being caught up in negative thoughts. Stoicism teaches that by controlling our thoughts, we can change how we experience every situation. An insult does not have to be a wound if we know how to view and face it calmly. Controlling our thoughts and choosing how to react helps not only protect our inner peace, but also makes us stronger in life, overcoming challenges without letting emotions take over. Letting go to live more lightly. Modern life often pulls us into a whirlwind of stress, anxiety, and sometimes anger from harsh words and insults. But do we really make our lives heavier by holding on to the pain caused by others' words? Stoicism and ancient philosophy teaches us that things beyond our control, like criticism or insults, are not worth our attention. In fact, letting go of these negative emotions can lead to a more peaceful and lighter life. When someone insults us, it could be because of their ignorance or because they are driven by negative emotions. In this case, reacting with anger or retaliation only makes us more exhausted. Instead of responding immediately, take time to reflect on the situation. The question Stoics often ask is, am I truly hurt, or am I simply overreacting emotionally? What is most important is realizing that the hurt doesn't come from the outside, but from our own thoughts and judgments. When an insult hurts us, it's not because the other person is harming us, but because we allow those negative emotions to take over our minds. This doesn't mean we should silently endure all injustice. Rather, it means we must learn to control our emotions and respond with clarity, not letting them overpower us. When we learn to let go, not just of insults, but also anger and resentment, we find life becoming lighter. Our ego no longer controls us, and we can experience freedom in every present moment. Like animals in the wild, despite having conflicts, they quickly return to peace, teaching us that life is a series of moments. If we know how to let go of things that don't matter, we will live more freely, lightly, and peacefully. Learning from animals. In the natural world, animals live in the present moment, unburdened by the past or future. When faced with conflict, they might fight, but soon after, they don't let negative emotions like anger or resentment take over their lives. This is a priceless lesson for humans. With our intellect and deep thinking, We often get caught up in negative emotions, especially when confronted with insults or conflicts. We often spend too much time dwelling on wounds, insults, or past arguments. However, if we learn from animals, we will understand that letting go of negative emotions and not holding on to past events is a path to peace. Animals don't carry anger or grudges after a conflict. They quickly return to living in freedom. Our lives can be the same. If we learn to live lightly, like animals who release themselves after every conflict, we will discover true freedom. By letting go of the burdens of the past, we will walk with ease, finding joy and happiness in every present moment. If you believe that the lessons from Stoicism can help you live a lighter and more peaceful life, start applying them today. Remember, insults can only hurt you if you allow them to affect your mind. When you learn to control your emotions, life opens up new opportunities for freedom and happiness. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I hope you will always maintain inner peace and stay strong through life's challenges.